Check of our forecast right now with Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson. We got to talk about Nicole because this is something unusual for November.
Unusual for November, and also those folks just a few weeks ago got hit with a major hurricane, and now this, even minor, this is still a mess for them.
It certainly will be. This will be the first time since 1985 that we have had a hurricane make landfall in the U.S. in November. Now, fortunately, as Chris just mentioned, this is not going to be a major hurricane, but it's still going to cause trouble, likely becoming a Category 1 later on this evening. Landfall close to, let's say, Fort Pierce, Florida, just north of Fort Lauderdale overnight tonight. And as we track it out over the next couple of days, you see that right-hand turn. We still expect that late tomorrow night into early Friday morning. So the center of what's left of Tropical Storm Nicole is going to stay to the east of North Alabama, which means we'll get a glancing blow with a few of those showers, mainly on Friday morning. This morning, though, look at that. What a view. Blue skies everywhere on the Way 31 Skycam network. Look closely, though. You see some of those thin, wispy clouds moving into Huntsville, and those clouds are actually in association with Tropical Storm Nicole as it gets closer to the U.S. Temperature-wise, we're on either side of 70 in most spots. A little bit cooler in Guntersville right now. We're at 64. And as you might expect, the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network is going to stay nice and quiet all afternoon and all evening, too. High temperatures, I bumped it up a degree. We'll go 74 today, so definitely cooler than what we've seen so far this week. But that's actually still pretty mild for the 9th day of November. Any Wednesday evening plans you might have should be just fine. Grab that jacket, though. We'll drop to 60 by 7 o'clock, and our overnight lows will be in the upper 40s to near 50. Any chores around the house, be it today or tomorrow, try to get them done. Only major concerns for Wednesday and Thursday will be the breeze. You probably noticed it if you've been out early this morning. That wind has picked up quite a bit, and it's moving out of the east and southeast, so that's a big reason why it's not as humid and it's not as warm, but we can still have some gusts around 20 miles per hour. That rain arrives late tomorrow night, past sunset, past midnight for most of us, and we'll have those on-again, off-again showers, mainly for the first half of your Friday before Nicole starts to push off to the northeast into the Carolinas and towards Virginia, too. Here's future radar. You see those thin clouds continue to stream in through the afternoon. We'll keep those clouds with us overnight tonight, but still a cool start to your Thursday, upper 40s, near 50. We'll keep those clouds around tomorrow afternoon as well, but during the daytime hours, we look pretty dry. Highs in the mid-70s Thursday afternoon. Then you start to see the first very light showers around 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow night based on this forecast model. And here comes the more widespread rain with Nicole. Note the time. This is just after midnight Friday morning. The higher rainfall chances and the higher rainfall amounts are going to be east of I-65. So if you're in northeast Alabama, you'll likely have the rain stick around the longest, and then we'll slowly dry things out as we get towards, let's say, Friday afternoon. There is your rainfall forecast, talking about a ½ inch, maybe 1 inch of rain in Jackson and DeKalb counties. The further west you go, the lower rain amounts you see. In fact, if you're in the Shoals, you may not see a drop of rain out of this system. Once Nicole moves out, we got a cold front moving in, and that means a big chill arrives this weekend. Highs only in the 50s. Plenty of sunshine. It's going to be beautiful, but just downright cold. And if you look at the 7-day forecast, once that cool air arrives, it is here to stay. We'll stay in the 50s all next week with another system by Tuesday that could give us some more soaking rain.